It just means everything. I think, we work so hard during the week and everyone looks forward to Saturdays. As the days go on during the week, you just have one more less day to football.
We're a community-based club in a small, thriving village. It's a rural village, probably about 12 miles from market towns in East Anglia, and it's a very old and pleasant village to live in. Walsham Le Willows Football Club was founded in the 1890s. I probably became involved with the club 25 to 30 years ago when one of my boys played football here, and then I managed a youth team, and that just developed from there. When I first joined the club, there was about 6 or 7 teams, which included youth teams, but unfortunately they had to play at other villages locally because we didn't have enough pitches here. I think getting it right off the pitch is probably far more important because you need lots of volunteers to make the thing work, and if you've got nobody doing the administration, then you won't have a football team. We have an army of volunteers to do everything, whether that be work on match days, administration, or looking after the pitches and the ground and the facility. Most people around here are a jack of all trades, and although you may have seen me marking out the pitch, that's not a job that I do on a regular basis.
So I've been with the Walsham Club for about 5 years now. First of all, helping out and coaching the Saturday morning club that my son partake in. And then from there, I then came to actually bring on the under-7s team, his first team in the club, and that's how I got involved. It's really great to see the kids progress and develop, and not only as footballers, but as humans as well. So it's very rewarding to see them progress through the years. Currently, the youth section has 13 teams, ranging from under-7s to under-16s, and then they feed into the senior section after that. So it's really important for us to keep that structure going, that we're able to always develop and bring teams in from the bottom end, and obviously the hope is that they will continue with their journey with Walsham all the way through until under-16s, and then possibly into the senior teams after that.
It's my second season playing for Walsham in the first team. I got in contact with the club. I just finished uni, and I remember it quite clearly. I was sat in my kitchen and my phone pinged, and I think I got a Facebook message request off Trevor, just kind of introducing himself and asking what I was doing next season. Because I just came back from uni, I took the opportunity to have a chat with him and kind of gave him my number and went from there, really. When I signed on, I found it really easy to settle in the club. I think I turned up to my first training session. I didn't know anyone. Straight away, the lads and all the coaches and the managers and everyone else kind of made you feel so welcome, and it was almost like you got the instant feel of they're a proper family club, proper team club. And I think as a personal level, I think over the last 2 seasons I've improved massively in terms of confidence. I remember coming in my first season at this level, obviously not knowing many people, I was a bit less confident, and I still get those nerves around the game, but it's just more excitement now. And as a team as well, you get to know everyone, you get really close with some people, and it just helps you spur on. And as a team, I think that the club's gone massive. Instead of being like a team where, last year we surprised a few people how high we were up the table. I think this year we maintained that, and we're playing even better. We've now gone into a club which some other teams fear, and I think that just comes together as us as a team. I think come Saturday and any other match day if we play midweek, it just means everything. I think we work so hard during the week and everyone looks forward to Saturdays. As the days go on during the week, you just ask one more less day to football, and I think everyone in this club has a passion for the game, and it's exactly the same with me, and that's why winning means so much to us. And as soon as the whistle goes to start the game, we're all focused, we're all thinking all the hard work, all the training is down to these games, and we take one game step at a time, and putting all our effort into it just kind of shows how hard we've been working, and we get the results from it.
In terms of build up to a game, there's a lot of work that does go into it. Things like understanding the opposition, their strengths, their weaknesses, and our strengths and weaknesses against them as well. And I think a lot of people do underestimate the amount of time that goes in at this level to get things right behind the scenes before we actually kick a ball. On a typical evening game, I arrive around about 45 minutes before the players. I meet with the backroom staff and discuss any injuries or concerns that we may have. Between myself and the backroom staff, we feel that there is a fairly positive feeling and attitude that we get at the club, and people are kind of sort of bought into what we're trying to achieve. We've had lots of positive comments from the fans in particular with regard to the type of football that we've been playing. Some of them have actually said it's possibly the most exciting they've seen a Walsham team play for a number of years. So that's really, really pleasing to hear, and I know that whenever I share that with my backroom staff, they're also really pleased to hear that.
When the fans come up to you after the game, the supporters we have and say it's been the best football they've ever seen at Walsham, that just gives you a lift and keeps you going. My current duties there at the moment: goalkeeping coach, physio, bottle boy, water boy, ball boy. Absolutely love coaching the keepers, and I've been lucky while I've been here to train some really, really good goalkeepers, and seeing them progress, seeing them leave a club like Walsham and go into higher clubs, playing at higher leagues, and bringing on the young keepers like Dan, who's going to be a phenomenal keeper in a few years' time. That's what I take out of it. I've made some great friends here. I keep in touch with nearly all the old goalkeepers that I've coached, all the old managers, all the old players. If I see them at another ground that we're playing, we always have a chat and a catch up. It really is. I think if people actually come to Walsham as a player, a coach, a manager, anything, there's always something there that brings you back to it and appreciates what we have here and what we do here.
I think the club is extremely important to an awful lot of people because we don't always have too much free time, and this is something we get involved with in our free time. And the satisfaction that people can take from what collectively everyone has achieved in terms of the improvement in facilities and teams and the range of sports that are now carried out on site.
The club is everything. It's a Saturday morning, you get up in the morning and you just want to come to the club to do the football, to meet the players, to work with the coaches, to meet the people behind the backroom staff, because it is like a family up here and everybody gets on, but we always want to win a game of football.